Hello and welcome once again to Snooker Pro Tips. This is another one on the YouTube collection by Snooker Tips. The last one he posted, up to date anyway, which I browsed and looked at, and it concerns the blue, pink and black exercise. Now what he says now, the shot that he plays in the clip, he actually plays with running side, one of the shots. This is, again, it's played correctly, but it's explained incorrectly. It's running side and not check side. So what I'm going to do now is play you the shot as you see in the video, or one of the shots that you see in the video, and it's this one. So now, half ball blue, roughly about 3 o'clock on the white, and we're going to pop the blue to the centre pocket. The white's going to come off the top cushion, side cushion, and out to leave the pink to the corner. This actually is running side and not check side. So it's 3 o'clock on the white, keep everything nice and smooth, take it back. As you can see now, the cue ball comes off the side, or should say off the top, off the side, and out for the pink. That is actually running side and not check side. Check side, actually in this position, is left. So now all we do is we just do the opposite to what you've just seen. Try and get the cue ball roughly again in the same position. And so this time what we're going to do is strike at 9 o'clock on the cue ball, keeping the cue nice and parallel. Concentrating on the blue, nice and smooth. So yeah, nice and through, and up it comes. And you see now I've got the pink to the corner. In his clip he leaves the pink to the middle bag. This isn't a good idea. The question you can ask is now, why isn't it a good idea? The fact of it is, if we look now at the pink to this corner pocket here, I've got a full pocket to aim at, looking straight down it, nice and full. If it is now we play the pink to the centre from this position, we now only have a 3/4 of a pocket to look at, and invariably either the near knuckle or the far knuckle come into play, especially when clearing up and under pressure. What you're looking at is to get as simple as you can. So from there, just a nice simple pink, dead straight into the corner. And as you can see there, that once the cue ball hits the back rail, it just comes up and finishes here. So it actually checks off the cushion and comes up. The other way of playing this shot now is just plain ball. So now all we're going to do now is play a stun shot, going just below the centre of the white, and just nice and easy through. So there's no side on this at all. Nice and through, off it comes, and it comes up towards the pink now. And you can see there, just nice and simple. But please remember, the very first shot you saw was running side and not check side. When the cue ball's going in this direction, it's now running side. And what I will do is what you should be doing as well, is practice both sides. So now if we just move the camera just slightly, I'll explain the shot now from this side of the table. We can do exactly the same again, all 3 shots, exactly the same again. The only difference is now this time, I'm hitting the other side of the cue ball to what I did the first time. So now because the white's travelling this way, this time left hand side becomes running side, and what you'll see is the cue ball come off 2 cushions. Like that. Please notice again that while I'm playing this shot, I'm trying to leave the pink to the corner and not the centre. And there, nicely on the pink again, so I can just stick it into the far corner there, get on the black, and hopefully win the game. So now the shot with check side. Whenever you do any of these practices, please do them from both sides of the table. Don't just stick to one, because the game doesn't work like that and you can find yourself not being able to play the correct shot. So again, we've set up nicely. This time we hit right hand side, which going on this side of the table is no check. So here we go again. Keep it nice and smooth. At 3 o'clock on the white, nicely through. And then you see the cue ball just checks off. Just hit that one a little bit too strong. But the invaluable part of this now, which I can show you while we're here, is although I've hit it strong on this side, being a right-handed player, I can reach it quite comfortably, and it's not going to give me any difficulty at all. This now is why you should practice both sides, and maybe practice from this side more than you would the other side, because you've got to be more accurate on this side if you're right-handed, vice versa if you're left-handed. So now the final one, playing this way, just a nice simple plain ball, which is always probably the best way to play this shot, which he doesn't tell you. Again, keep it nice and simple. Don't go too low. Find the centre of the white, just fractionally below, and push the cue through. And that's just a nice plain ball stunt shot. And you can see now, absolutely perfect on the pink. And if that's the match, that's how to keep that nice and simple. This has been Snooker Pro Tips. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to email. If you want to leave any comments on these clips on YouTube, please do so. Any good comments or bad comments, they'll all be left on there. Won't take them off whatsoever. Please feel free. If it is you want any advice on a shot, a situation in a game, how to break build, anything to do with snooker at all, whether it's a professional game or the amateur game, please feel free to email, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you've got. Thank you very much for watching Snooker Pro Tips. Thank you.